That'd be a whole lot easier if we just get these doors fixed, wouldn't it?
If you did what?
Got these doors fixed.
Yeah, true.
Let me get you plugged in here so you can hear me.
No, it wouldn't. Air's broken, CD player don't work.
Alrighty, what's your name?
Ken.
Ken, what's your last name?
North.
Where are you living, Ken?
Seattle.
Alrighty, I'm Mikey V.
How are you?
You ever done this before?
Not this.
Okay. You good with the 4-speed and the clutch?
I hope so.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Alright. Well, the first thing we're going to work on, first couple of laps, is just your drive line.
Okay.
Don't worry about how fast we can go. We need to get that drive line down nice and smooth. The speed will come from us being smooth.
All right.
Let's look right over there to Bob and get your picture taken. We're going to be looking to make sure you're staying right between the gates every corner, every lap, every time.
Okay.
Also going to be looking to make sure you're using the cones properly. You're going to lift out of the gas at the single cone up against the wall. That's the D-cell cone. We're going to stay out of the gas, roll to the center of the corner where we pick up the 2 double cones on the bottom. That's where we get back in the gas. Now, about halfway between those 2 cones, first couple of laps, you may hear me say maintain.
Okay.
If you hear that, what I want you to do is just put your foot back on the gas just enough to stop the D-cell.
Okay.
We're not back in the gas yet, but we're slowing down a little too much, and I want to kill some of that D-cell. Another thing we see here quite a bit, Ken, right?
Yeah.
Okay, is you guys just don't want to get close enough to that wall going down that back straightaway.
Right.
You'll think you're close enough, and I'm telling you, a little more to the right, turn right, a little higher, turn more. My side hits first, Ken, so I'm not going to talk us up any higher than we need to be.
Okay.
That high entry is really important for a nice smooth turn down into the corner.
Yep.
Once I get you up there high enough that first time and you turn in, it'll be like, oh yeah, now I know why you wanted me up there.
Well, it won't make you any more comfortable, but I've driven thousands of laps on NASCAR on the computer.
Okay. Well, we'll see if that helps or not.
Who knows?
Let me cover a couple of passing scenarios real quick. If we're the slower car being passed, there's that white line that runs all the way around the apron, separates the racetrack from the apron.
Yep.
I want you to go down, hug that white line, stay on the racetrack side of it, but favor that white line, stay down there until we get past, and then I'll clear us back up.
All right.
But hopefully the more likely scenario is we're the faster car doing the passing.
I hope so.
The way we're going to handle that is we're going to come up on that slower car, not going to trunk them, not going to try to pass them straight away. Just pace them at about 3 to 4 car lengths for me. Maintain that while I make contact with that instructor in front of us, get them to move down. Once they move down, it looks like they're going to stay down. Then we'll pass them on the right-hand side.
All right.
And please give them a little bit of room when we pass them. I've had folks today who just about take the front end of the car off, cutting it too close. So don't get into the gray and the wall, giving them that much room, but give them a little bit of room when we're making that pass.
All right.
You good with all that?
I think so.
Got any questions?
No. You just keep in my ear.
Okay. Once we get into 4th gear up on the racetrack, go ahead and take your foot off the clutch and put it all the way on the floorboard. There you go. Just wherever it's comfortable down there, but just don't rest it on.
Once we get out on there.
Right.
Yeah. 4th gear.
Right. We have a lot of folks that like to kind of ride around with their foot on the clutch, and the mechanics appreciate it when we don't do that.
Yeah. Not to be stripping any flywheels.
Well, you're from Seattle, so are you a Seahawk fan?
I am a season ticket holder.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been a Seahawk fan from day one.
Have you really?
Yep.
The gal behind us is from Washington. Whereabouts, do you know?
Somewhere around Spokane. I don't exactly know where.
East Sider.
Are you the one that said, what do you have to do to get in the car with her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry to disappoint you.
Oh, no, that's fine.
I've got about 100,000 more miles around here than she does, so.
Yeah, I had a feeling that might be the case when he talked about you.
Clutch in, green light. First gear, look for that green light, that's 3rd. Let's come over one more. Clutch in, I'm gonna fire us up.
Okay.
And these are all radio volumes right here, so if I start fiddling with that, don't let it concern you.
Okay.
I got about 3 conversations going on at one time, so. Now these are a little boggy leaving the line, so you got to give it a little gas, but well short of a burnout.
All right.
Burnout gets us both sent to timeout.
Yeah, probably.
And I didn't even get to do the burnout. Okay, let's roll out. There we go. And about 3,500, go ahead and shift gears for me. Every gear at about 3,500.
Okay.
Let's just stay in the middle of the apron, follow it all the way around to the back. Stay a little bit more to the right. There we go. And we are clear up, so let's go ahead and blend up onto the back straightaway here. Start to get over next to that wall. Start to look for your gates already. There's your first set right here. The next set's going to be down on the corner. Always be looking far enough down the track, Ken, that you're seeing that next set of gates. That'll help smooth your drive line out a lot. Double set of cones, back on the gas. And the gates here are a little bit lower. There you go, that's almost right. D-cell cone off the gas. Turn the wheel, stay down between the gates and back on the gas. A little bit more to the right, a little bit more, a little bit more. You could have been almost a full car width higher.
All right.
Back on the gas. A little bit lower, a little bit lower. Turn the wheel. When I say low, I mean to the left. You are way high above the gates.
I thought you said more, not lower.
Back on the gas. There you go, that's better. A little bit more to the right, a little bit more, a little bit more. You're not turning the wheel to the right.
All right.
Off the gas. You blew right past the D-cell cone and didn't lift out of the throttle.
I did, sorry.
A little bit more, a little bit more. Still not high enough. You're not even turning the wheel, Ken.
All right.
gates again.
Okay.
That's a little better. A little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower. There we go. Is that pacing them at 3 to 4 car lengths, Ken? Let's go ahead and make the pass on the right. A little bit more to the right, a little bit more, a little bit more.
A little better?
A little bit. Alright, Ken, that was our checkered flag right there, so let's go ahead and start to slow down, work our way down towards the bottom, but stay up above that white line.
Alright.
Down to that white line, and now you're clear off. Go ahead and blend all the way off. Let's stay right here in the middle of the apron all the way around. Let's stay off of that wall when we get around the corner. Everybody seems to want to veer towards that wall.
Okay.
What'd you think?
It was great.
You ready?
Too short.
Ready for 500 miles of that?
Although I can't imagine driving 500. I was just thinking that when I was driving.
A little bit more to the right. Okay, let's do a brake check, make sure the brakes are working, and shift to neutral.
Well, thanks for the instruction. Sorry about the issues on that corner there.
That's all right.
And I blew right past that deceleration cone.
Yep, that happens. Let's go right between the white line and the orange cone. Chance that 15 people are standing around and waiting to stay down.
What's up, son? Boy. Alright, Sean, you ready? Alright, hold on.
Playing peekaboo on your back.
It was kind of surrealistic. Going into the corner, I went a little too fast, the car shimmied a little bit. Other than that, it did pretty well. Passed my vehicle. Passed number 43. I was in the Danica Patrick car. Go Daddy!